Space is cold and vast, but tonight I bring you
Lillie Vlogs! About sums up the day, doesn't it? I'm going to give it a couple seconds, guys, for you to get into the live chat. So take your time, sit down, relax, stretch your fingers before we begin. I'll go ahead and do the opening of the video with, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and PayPal. You can find me under Lillie C Nation. I'll try to leave it down below for you. PayPal, guys, you can donate anything, anytime, anywhere, and it really will help me out right now. I really could use the help. Also, with TikTok changing their algorithm, please show TikTok creators love and support, especially me. I went from doing really good to just like I started out of nowhere, and that really hurts because I upload special things to TikTok. It's not like I just upload whatever I've already uploaded everywhere else. So, okay, guys, how are you doing? What is going on where you're at? We are going to chat for just a teeny bit to get this video started and going. That kind of hurt a little bit. So how are you guys doing? What's going on in your neck of the woods or city or suburbia, wherever you live? For me, I live out in the country and I love it. It's doing pretty good. I'm not going to complain. The week was a little rocky. You know, starting off, I had to see an attorney on Monday. I didn't even want an attorney. I was told I had to get an attorney. I don't want to be doing any of this mess. This is not something I set out in my life to do. So I find it really unfair that I'm having to do this. That went okay. It rained for the first part of the week. And then I went to upload a video on Tuesday and Wednesday and glitching and YouTube and just a mess. This is the 12th time I've had to record this particular video. I'm not happy. So instead of, because I'm shooting in the morning and in a new scenery, I don't know if you guys noticed that. We're going to try something new because it's cool. So I'm not sweaty, but my fingers and my feet are frozen. So take what you can get. So no sweet tea this morning. We're going to break out the heavy hitting coffee because I need it. Oh. And not just any coffee, but raspberry mocha. I know, blasphemy. We're not doing tea, but you guys can understand today. Alright, today in this video, we're not just doing one, but 3 music videos and some promo spots. Now you're probably asking yourself, okay Lillie, who are we doing today? I think you already know the answer, Joji. So I'm not going to do any clips of the songs because they're not blind reviews and I'm so tired of YouTube flagging me. I'm tired of it. Oh, are you guys excited for Halloween? I almost forgot. Everywhere I live, they're breaking out the Halloween stuff, the Halloween movies. It is super exciting. So I went to Walmart, not gonna lie. I feel like a kid in the candy store. I mean, this is the time of the year that it's socially acceptable for me to be strange and weird, and nobody bats an eyelash at me. So I bought some Reese's pumpkins. Do you ever notice when Reese's comes out with like their pumpkin, their heart, their egg, or their Christmas tree? They seem to taste so much better than the regular Reese's. Just me? Good, don't buy them. They're terrible. More for me. Anyway, we're going to get into this and we're going to break it down. Yes, Joji released a new CD this past weekend. It was Thursday at midnight, so technically it was pretty much Friday. I got that email about 10 p.m. from 88 Rising and jojimusic.com. I think it's one or the other. And I clicked that link so fast. I mean, I was like, Stayed up and listened to the whole thing. I'm on the fence about the CD. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have to listen to it about 100 more times, which is okay. It's great research. But I'm not doing a music review right now. My upload schedule is behind, so the music review or the CD review will be next week. And I think that's actually fair. Everybody really rushed to get out their music reviews. I mean, some had them out within an hour, and the CD is an hour. So I think music is meant to be savored, to be loved, to enjoy, to seep everything out of it like a tea bag that you can get. So I think it's fair that I'm going to wait and actually give a proper review, or hopefully a proper review for my randomness, next week. With a bunch of horror that's coming next week. I am going to bring you some horror as much as I can, because I kind of miss it. And I think you guys really do too. So we're going to get into it. I have to say, real quick, that my last 2 reviews, I made some comments that apparently, I guess I offended some people. And they commented back saying, you know, for a fan of Joji, you seem to really rag on him. I didn't mean for that. That was just personal observations because, like you guys, I want him to be happy and healthy. And it just doesn't seem sometimes like he's happy and healthy. But then, right after the review, Joji quite literally freaked me out. He was all over Instagram. He was uploading a ton of videos on his YouTube channel. And he legitimately looked like he was just random, weird, and fun. And I'm like, and I mean weird as a compliment. I don't mean weird as like, you'll know when I mean it as a derogatory. And I was so excited to see this. I freaked out, but so excited to see this. So right after the CD hit, all these music videos popped up on his YouTube channel. And then there was a premiere announcement that on 88 Rising's YouTube channel would be the first music video after the CD's release, Your Man. I'm not going to lie. I must have come up with 3 different music videos in my head. I do that. That's something weird I do. If a song doesn't have a music video, I make one. And with movies, if I didn't like how the movie went, I break it down and kind of turn it into my own movie. Not sure why I do it, but I do it. Okay? Now, I did that. And again, like I said, I was legitimately freaked out of all the stuff Joji was doing. I was like excited and happy. But in the same token, I'm not saying that Joji listened to my music reviews and seen me on Instagram and was like, I'm going to follow her critiques and her ideas and I'm going to do all this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I would love nothing more to know that Joji is watching my YouTube channel or following me secretly on Instagram. But I'm not going to get a big head. But I can dream, can't I? Don't burst my bubble. I can dream. Anyway. So, I set a reminder on the premiere. Finally got some sleep. Got up. Got my posse together to watch this music video. Had my bestie watching with me. And I'm just sitting back and I'm excited. And I can tell you everywhere I'm at when I watch a music video by Joji. And I believe when I'm 50 or 60, I'll still remember where I was and how I felt when I watched them. And the music video started. And I was like... And it ended. And I was like... That is weird. But I like it. Random and weird. And I really liked it. And then I watched it 20 more times, okay? It is not what I had in my head as a music video, so it makes it so much better that I was completely floored. But, you know, the music video starts out with, it's in space, which it seems to be a reoccurring theme with Joji, and I'm starting to get some feels for it. I got some of my own ideas, which I'm not going to break down here, because nobody wants to hear my ideas of what... Joji is good at making lore. When he had a YouTube channel, he made tons of lore, and... he's doing it now with his music videos. I love that. I love that. And it seems to be a recurring theme for space. So with this music video, it's something in space coming to Earth and it lands. And we come into the desert and it's a spaceman. He's like in a space outfit and he's laying there and he's like splatted on the ground. And as the music goes, you start seeing it doing this to the rhythm of the music. I was floored. Because now at this moment, I'm thinking that this is Joji in the space costume doing these movements. And I am super duper floored. Because I love the movements with the rhythm of the music. I love that it's random and a little weird. I like that it goes from like the desert to like a supermarket that looks like a supermarket I have locally. To like a greenhouse, to a diner, back to the desert. I mean, I love the feel of the video. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, because when you hear Your Man, I don't think you immediately would pick up that type of music video. So that right there made it so much more interesting. And, you know, by the end of the music video, you know, you see we're back in the desert, and you see him pull off his helmet, and then he pulls off this like little ski mask, and it's like an alien, and he looks up, and you see more of them coming, like the little red lights coming too. And the music video ends. And I legitimately wanted more. I wanted more of that. I liked it. I wanted more. I'm not going to critique the song because that's for later. But the music video was different and wonderful, and I liked every minute of it. I don't know what else to say about it, other than the fact I did end up finding out on Instagram that Joji was not in the costume. That was not him dancing. It did take a little bit away from the video, but not a whole lot. I mean, I would love to see Joji do something like that. But I'm not going to be nitpicky and be like, well, because it's not Joji, it ruined the whole music video. No. It made my mom super happy, because as she was watching the music video, she looks very perplexed. And I'm thinking, oh no, I'm going to have to explain this whole music video to her, aren't I? And it gets done, and she's like, is that Joji in the spaceman outfit? And I'm like, I'm going to assume, since it's his song. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so worried for him. And I'm like, why? She's like, he's lost so much weight. He looks like he needs to eat. I'm worried. So when I found out that it wasn't Joji, it was Dancer, my mom was like, oh, thank heavens. Now I know that he's safe and okay. And I'm like, you getting invested here, Mom? So, I mean, it must be a mom thing, but she felt reassured and happy that it wasn't Joji. So I'm going to go ahead and give this music video I'm going to say a 9. I think the only reason I'll take away from it, well, no, I'm going to give it a 9.5. The only thing I'm going to take away from it is just I would like to have seen Joji do those dances. It's not a big deal. It's actually kind of nitpicky at this point, because I really don't want to always give Joji a 10, because I feel like I'm not being fair and open about it. So I'm going to give it a 9.5 just because I'm going to nitpick and say I would like to have seen Joji in that costume. Even if it wasn't him dancing, just at the end, knowing that was him in the makeup. Either way, I like that. Just him getting in there in the video. I like it. Don't burst me, okay? Everything else, I love the weird, you know, the weirdness, because I like weird. I like the random. I love that it's not the norm. I like that it's continuing the space theme. 9.5. So we're going to go to the next one. All right. The next one is TikTok. Now, I'm going to give you some backstory a little bit for my personal feeling on TikTok. The first time the first promo that popped up for the Nectar was the day the Nectar was coming out. I can't say it's the first promo. It's the first promo of right before it was released that day. So all day they were playing on Instagram, and like this little promo of a song, and Joji like in a mini mart, on a court, in a car. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it caught me. The song caught me, and the little promo caught me. And in my mind, I said, I hope to goodness this is on the CD, the song. And I hope to goodness that the song and this promo is a music video. I said that to myself. I think I ended up saying it to somebody else I was talking to on Instagram, I think. And so, like I said, the whole day went on, got the CD, got the new music video, Your Man, and then immediately there's an announcement that there's a premiere on Joji's YouTube channel, TikTok. Now, TikTok on the CD is number 3. And as soon as I heard it, I went, that's the song from the promo I seen. I am super excited because it's a real song. And that song I like that song. I'm going to say probably one of my faves. But I'm going to stop talking about the song because that's for later. I'm sorry, getting ahead of myself. So again, I set a reminder to the premiere, got my posse together, got my special people, and sat down to watch it. And it came on, and as soon as it started to come on, I noticed that it was a full-length music video to that promo, and I about nearly went. I was so happy. This girl was happy. It started playing, and I love the song. I mean, you can just vibe with this song. The music video, to me, I do not know who directed it. I didn't think to look it up. I don't know if it's probably too late to look it up now. I'm going to assume the feel of it felt like Joji all over this video. It reminisced, and I don't usually talk too much about when Joji in his YouTube days, because I don't want to bring that up, because I feel like maybe sometimes it might be a sore subject for everybody. But it felt, I don't know how to put this. You know, like when he was transitioning from YouTube to music, the in-between seemed to be very rough on him. And us, because he was so funny and so wonderful on YouTube, kept us going, felt tons of emotions. But then when he transitioned into music, I think all of us secretly worried that he was unhappy. I don't know if he was unhappy because he missed YouTube. I doubt that. Or if he was unhappy because he missed people. Or he was unhappy because he was nervous about the transition. Or if 88 Rising was stifling a lot of his career, like his creativity. I don't know. But now, with this new CD, I feel like that he's finding himself perfectly. Perfect blend of the funny Joji we know from YouTube, but with the serious musical talents of Joji. So, when TikTok came out, the music video, I feel like Joji's hands were all in this because it was random. It felt like a Joji vlog. And if you're a big fan of him from the beginning to now, at some point he'd had Joji vlogs. And I would love to see Joji do Joji vlogs. If Joji was to upload a 15-minute video a week entitled Joji Vlogs on his YouTube channel now, I would die. I would. It would be so much fun to see that. But he's busy, so I don't know if he has time for it. But if he's not too busy, it would be nice. And Joji, if you're watching. But anyway, the music video, I mean, it opens up and he's in a bathroom. He's on a basketball court. He's in a car. He's in a shopping cart. It is so random and so fun. I felt myself like I was there with him, enjoying the fun that he was having. I legitimately wanted to be there with him and enjoy the taco. Because I'm like with the thumbnail. That's one thing I got when the premiere started or was uploaded. And I set a reminder. I seen the thumbnail. And the thumbnail, I mean, he's like shoving a taco in his mouth. I mean, just shoving it in. And I felt that vibe of him having fun. And I was like, yes! I believe that he's going to be doing something random and weird in a good way and fun. And sure enough, the video came out, and he's like, he's here, he's there, he's walking down a dark street and props up against the wall, and he's watching these guys break dance. And again, if you follow on Instagram, there's tons of videos where when he was younger and in school that him and his friends had videotaped them breakdancing. So him watching these guys that look young breakdancing, I almost feel like it's like the video felt a lot like he was paying a lot of attention to details on the past and the present and the future all at once. And, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. And it was wonderful. I mean, he's in a shopping cart, and the shopping cart's just going, and he's just looking around, and he's got a flat of donuts, and he's, eating the donuts, and he flings the donuts, and shoving a taco in his mouth. He's got hug drinks, and he's squirting them. He's trying to play basketball. He's eating boba. I mean, I felt the vibes off of this video so hard that I wanted to be where he was at and enjoying whatever he was doing. It was just fun. I don't know what else to say about this video. I mean, I would really encourage you guys, if you don't listen to Joji and you don't follow him on Instagram, he has Twitter, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I am not a big advocate of Twitter. I would rather have Instagram. So he's on Instagram. He's got his own YouTube channel, and then there's 88 Rising that is affiliated. He's affiliated with. I would go to YouTube after this review, not right now, wait, and I would look him up. I really would. I'm not lying. This new CD has a totally different vibe than the old stuff. And I'm not going to compare them. I know a lot of people compare all of his CDs together. I'm not going to do that. Sorry. There was a plant in front of this table, and its little tendrils were climbing up the top, and it looked like a giant tarantula. I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done on that one. That legitimately was like something out of a horror film. It scared me so bad. Anyway, this music video was, I just wanted to be where he was at and enjoying what he was doing with him. It was so fun. I hate to do it because I know everybody's going to know that I'm going to do this. I'm giving this music video a 10 out of 10 because I can't find any single reason not to. I'm sorry. I'm not being, partial because it's Joji. It flat out, if it wasn't Joji, it was a great video. I love seeing him have fun. I love seeing him just metaphorically let his hair down and just transition from YouTuber to musician and still be him, still have fun, still do what you want to do, and don't apologize for it. If you want to be a little different and shove that whole taco in your mouth, shove it, my friend, shove it. If you want to eat a bite of a donut, fling it right in a shopping cart. Squirt drinks, I don't care, have fun, because I think there's too much boringness in life. So I'm like, you know what? If you're having fun, I'm having fun. And I think it's kind of silly that we automatically say, well, we're adults. We're supposed to, adult. Well, you know what? I am an adult. And I don't want an adult all the time. I've got kids. I don't want to be all the time. I want to enjoy having fun with them and not just be I'm an adult. I'm important. I must act serious. No. So anyway, that's my lecture for a minute, guys. Sorry. So like I said, I give it a 10 out of 10. I really, really encourage you, if you don't watch any of these music videos that I'm telling you about, I would try this one. I think you'll like it. It's fun. It's great. Go watch it after this review. So I'm going to try to get off of this and go to the next one. Whew, sorry guys, I just had a coughing asthma attack. I'm okay. The next video is Upgrade. It was released about 2 days ago, and I totally missed the premiere because I was at an attorney's office, so I missed it. So that really upsets me right off the bat. So I had to watch it about an hour after it was released. I don't know what to say about this one and the song. I don't know what to say about it. I'm a little perplexed by both. Just a little bit. I'm just trying to be very diplomatic about it. I don't want to come out and just be like, I love it. Bye. I'm trying to be very diplomatic about it. Right before the CD was released, Joji had made a statement that one of the songs on the new upcoming CD was wrote, I believe, if I remember what it said, was when he was a teenager or in his early days of writing music, which would be around teenage years. Out of all the songs on the CD, I had at least two particular songs picked out. Upgrade was not the first choice I thought it was. So I did read on Instagram that Upgrade was the one that he wrote when he was younger and when he was in his teenager years. And after listening to the song about the third or fourth time, I can kind of see that because it makes reference, he's going international. We can do this, but no more lies. He says it makes reference to the Oriental, which is in Osaka, Japan, and that's where he was born. So I can now kind of see that a little bit more than I did the first time. The music video at first, when I seen the thumbnail, I was thinking, man, I don't know if this is going to fit the song. But then when I listened to the song with the music video, it totally fits the music video. I'm trying to really think about this. Is out of all three of the music videos, this is the one I really had to think about. I mean, really flat out think about. Your Man, like I said, was different and fun. TikTok, I just flat out loved it. And this one, I really had to think about it. Now it opens up. I love how it opens. I don't know who directed this one either. I probably should have looked it up, but it did come out on Joji's YouTube channel, not 88 Rising, and I love the way it opens up. It's like a little circle and it expands and it sees a plane taking off, and then we're immediately in the plane, and you see, sorry, got the hiccups. You see the flight attendants stowing away his bags, because when you cut to Joji, there's nobody else in the plane. It is just Joji and like, I think it was like 4 or 5 flight attendants. And I'm like, that's a lot of flight attendants for one dude on a plane. He's getting like the pampering in today. And, you know, it goes on and there, you know, he's singing. The flight attendant comes up with a donut. Again, I noticed that we're referencing donuts again. In TikTok, he had a flat of donuts that he took a bite of and he flung. And in this one, well, we'll get into it in a minute. Anyway, he gets a donut, and he nicely tells the flight attendant that he wants the donut, and he bows. And that's one thing I'm going to have to stop and make a statement on. I don't care what you watch of Joji. He always bows. He's always very polite and respectful. And that's something that I noticed. Right off the bat, whether he's in an interview or if he's just going to like a shoe store and buying 3 pairs of shoes, he always has respect. And that's something I've picked up with Joji, because like in his YouTube days, you just seen him as characters. You didn't see him personally very much. And one thing I've noticed as Joji, like him just being no character, just himself, he seems genuinely nice and genuinely respectful. And I have to remark on that, because you don't see a lot of that these days. I mean, I go to the post office and get a door slammed in my face. So you don't see that much. So I have to bring that up real quick about the bowing. I just think that's awesome, that he's just so respectful and so kind. I would really love to meet him. I mean, I think that he probably is just a great, funny person to hang out with. So, you know, he takes a little bite of the donut, takes another little bite and sits it down. And in my mind, I'm thinking, who eats a donut like that? Half the time when you see somebody eating donut, they're like, half the donut's gone. The other part's gone. And then it's gone. I mean, there's eating it. And he's being so respectful to that donut. So he even respects donuts. And apparently he dozes off. And this is where the video catches me. Because up until him dozing off on the plane, it felt very cinematic. Very, very, very cinematic. That's the feel of this video. It felt cinematic. And he dozes off. And then the flight attendants behind him start dancing. And then he's floating in the air in his dream trying to catch that donut. Now, this is where I get into the donut. In TikTok, he was real quick to throw the donuts away. And in this video, he's like desperately, he wants to grab that donut. And I don't know if he's trying to say something with it other than the fact that it was just a dream. And he just ties a lot of the music videos together. But I almost feel like it's a statement for a lot of us. We want something, we get it, we destroy it. And then when it's gone, and we desperately try to reach and get it again. So I don't know if that's what the donuts are supposed to mean, or if I'm again overthinking things. Either way, I picked up on that. And then he kind of wakes up a little bit and goes back to sleep. And then the one thing that made me laugh in the video, and I don't know if it was supposed to or if it's my weird randomness showing, is he's dozing and all of a sudden he gets jarred and starts floating. Well, when he gets jarred in the video, he looks really startled, like he was not expecting that. And for some reason made me die laughing, which made, when I was driving, somebody was driving and I was in the back seat and they just all kind of stopped and looked at me like, well, what are you laughing at? I'm like, I'm weird, just go on. And then they all start floating and the music video ends. I think the reason why I've had such a trouble with this music video is just, it was so short. It's 1 minute and 36 seconds. And I'm like, why? Why is it so short? I wish they kind of would have maybe added a little bit in the beginning or maybe a lot at the end. Because Joji did that with Daylight. It had a whole music video and then at the end it added extra. I kind of wish maybe he would have done it with this one. And that's nothing big. I mean, I'm not going to give it a terrible, review for that. I just wish there would have been more because it abruptly ends. And I'm thinking about all the music videos tying together, my theories. And here's this one, he's dreaming. So I'm wondering, if he's in the plane, because in Your Man, there's aliens coming to Earth, and he's in a plane. What if he is a normal person in the plane, but the plane crashes, and then the alien, takes on his persona, and he's an imposter. So maybe in Gimme Love, or some of those other music videos, that's not the real Dr. Wallace, it's the imposter. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get off this because I'm going to get into like 20 tons of ideas. Anyway, I'm not going to give the music video a bad review. I'm not going to give it a 10. Like I said, my biggest pet peeve is it was really short, and I just felt like it abruptly just stopped and left it wanting more. It was left at the end. When it ends, you're left wanting more, and that bothered me a little bit. It's not a big deal, it's just something that kind of bothered me. I actually think the song is wonderful. I like the feel. The music video meshed with it. I can't give it like a 5. I think for me 5 and under is just, it's flat out terrible. 6 and 7's mediocre, and then 8 and 9 is good, and 10 is the best. So I'm going to give it an 8.9 because, like I said, the abruptly ending, and I just wanted more. I guess it bothered me a little bit, but other than that, the music video was wonderful. I like the feel. I like how each music video has a different feel. So I'm going to go ahead and say that real quick. Out of all the music videos that were released together at this point, TikTok is my favorite, followed by Your Man, and then Upgrade. The reasoning behind that is, of course, TikTok, I'm sorry, is just, I just loved it. Your Man, I did like the dancing and the feel of it. Upgrade, I'm not going to give it a bad review just because I did like the feel of it. I just wanted more. Just maybe at the end adding something, which I hate to say it, if there's more music videos, and it would be awesome, because in my mind, I'm wondering if he's going to try to do a music video for all 18 songs, and it's just going to be released under, some of them are going to be released under his channel. So that might be what it is. Maybe it abruptly ended at Upgrade because the next music video is going to pick up in a different way from it. So again, I'm just going to give it an 8.9 for right now. I may come back later with the next music video and give it a different rating. But right now, 8.9. TikTok's my favorite. I'm trying to think what else I got. What else do I got? Hold on, we'll go on. Okay, to tie up the end of this music video review, there were some interesting things that happened that actually, by this video glitching, I can add it into this video. I'm gonna get into it real quick. Okay, yesterday I received an email from, I think it was jojimusic.com. I think that's what the email address was. And it had this thing saying the extravaganza. Now about in the middle of me trying to click and figure out what this was, a promo popped up on YouTube. I believe it was on Joji's channel first, I think. Can't remember. I was so excited, I clicked on it. It's a 29-second promo. And I didn't honestly think 29 seconds could legitimately change my day. You click the promo on YouTube, you start watching it, and there's some music opening up the extravaganza, girls shaking, and Joji is in a suit, and there's blood all over his face, and he's acting it, and he's doing this number at the camera, and if you catch it at the very end before it cuts off, he starts to laugh. And that's it. In 29 seconds, Joji altered my day in 100 different ways. So I went back to the email, clicked on it, and I read everything at this point to find out that the extravaganza is hosted by Joji. He's directing it. It will be the first concert after Nectar has been released. And you can buy tickets. Oh my dear Lord, I'm excited. I am not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend I'm not excited. I am excited because I've not been to a Joji concert. My ex never wanted to do anything like this. And I've desperately wanted to go see Joji in concert for I don't know how long now. Last year around August, close to my birthday, they did, I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was. They did Head in the Clouds tour. I wanted to go to that. I didn't get to because I didn't want to go by myself. And so I'm going to get to see a Joji concert. Now, no, it's not ideally in person, but I'm still going to get to go to one. And I'm excited because I didn't think I was going to be able to go to this, but something special happened and I believe I'm going to get to go. And I'm excited because I'm going to get to share it with special. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. A 29-second promo altered my day and made me feel 100 different emotions all at once. Because I laughed. I was curious. I was concerned. This is weird. And more curious. And then I started to laugh toward the end when he was doing this number. And you see his eyebrows start to shift. I mean, again, if you watch Joji since the beginning, you see his eyebrows shift. And you can tell he was about to just die. And they cut it real quick so you didn't see it. And I legitimately, after the video ended, laughed. Then I click on the email and I'm reading this. So I'm like curious, weird, curious, laugh, curious, concerned. What the heck's going on? Excited, happy, jubilant. All in 29 seconds, all because of 29 seconds of my life. I'm so excited because, like, again, watching this, if you've watched Joji anywhere from the beginning to now, he was random and he was having fun. It was weird. It was random and I loved it. I loved seeing him. Like I said earlier in the review, him transitioning from YouTube to Joji did not seem very kind. He was very, very serious, very kind of sad looking. And I don't know about anybody else. I heard a lot of people say the same thing. They were concerned that maybe the transition was not being kind on him. So seeing him with this little 29-second promo, basically, I don't want to say that it reminded me of, I guess I'm going to have to say, I don't like to say it, but it reminded me so much of his YouTube days. Just that personality, that carefree, I like it, it's random, it's weird, we're going to do it feel made me happy. It made me very happy to see it. And it made me feel like him transitioning from YouTube to music was perfect. He's done it perfectly. He's transitioned from jokester, YouTuber, meme lord to Joji, beautiful, mesmerizing artist. And seeing him be able to transition back and forth, whether he knows it or not, is beautiful. Seeing him to be these beautiful lyrics and wonderful beats, and then seeing him to go squirt a hug drink or put fake blood on his face and just freak out over it is nice. So Joji, I have nothing, I don't think he's watching, but I mean, if he is, I have nothing at all to say other than I am so happy. I'm so proud. I'm so excited. I mean, Joji has accomplished what he says that he likes to do. He loves to give you emotions, and he has. In 1 week between the CD, the music videos, and this extravaganza, I have had thousands of emotions, and I love the ride. I love the ride that Joji has. From YouTube to now, the ride has been excellent. So I'm going to leave it at that. Excellent ride. I look forward to riding this amusement park ride with him some more. I hope you guys can, after this review, go and watch the music videos, because we're trying to get him to #1, all of us supporters. So the more you play him on YouTube, the more you play his music on Spotify, Apple, and Deezer, and some other ones, The more you play his music videos on YouTube, the closer we can get him to being #1. So I encourage you guys, I mean, I guess if you don't like him, you wouldn't do it. But then I'm thinking, why would you be watching a music review on him if you don't sort of like him? I doubt you're here for just me. Are you? Are you here for just me? I'm not that great. Anyway, guys, I love you. I want you to stay safe. I want you to stay hydrated. I want you to have fun. And as always, guys, I love you so very much. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.